In the ineffective nice guy paradigm, what we need to understand is very, very simple. Okay. We as men or women inherently want to feel good about ourselves. Okay. We don't like feeling crappy about ourselves. And so we end up trying to convince or sell people in our life on why we're so great so that we can feel better about ourselves.
Right. And we're, like I said, a paradigm is often unconscious. So we've learned these behaviors from our parents, from our people around in our lives. And we realized that, hey, when James did well, when James made good grades, when James cleaned his room, he was loved, he was appreciated, he had value and worth. So we begin to operate in these paradigms in our relationships, and we don't even know we're doing it. We try to be good because being good, as we know, means we're being loved.
The first thing that you can do with this right now is understand all we're going to do now is start creating the new. Okay. What you're going to see as we move forward to try to change you rapidly and conquer your nice guy is it's not about selling yourself. It's about believing in yourself. And the problem that nice guys have typically, even with the step-by-step of the marriage reset, is you're still trying to sell yourself because you have so many years of stacked bad habits of feeling unworthy, not good enough, that we have to move forward without thinking about selling, proving, society solutions you mentioned a moment ago.
That's
right? We do all of these things that we teach in Man in Power and the Reset, where we talk about things that men do to try to fix or solve problems. Really, it's to try to prove their love when they don't feel love from their partner, from their wife. Okay. So maybe you're talking about the issue too much and beating it to death. Happy wife, happy life. You're buying gifts, you're serving her. And what happens is you start to get into this nice guy triangle is you're making your paradigms, your programming, you're editing it worse. You're feeling worse about yourself because why don't you just love me? I give you so much.
Aren't I good enough?
Yes. Why can't you love me the way I love you? Proving or selling yourself. So we have to let that go right now.
Yeah. And it's a tough thing because we don't know we're doing it. We really don't. And then when we're confronted with that, when somebody says, what's wrong with you? Or why are you doing this? Or why don't you love me? Or why can't you just be X? Then we're confronted with this idea that, wow, I'm doing the best I can. And what do? We get defensive, then we get angry, then we get pouty, then we're just, honestly, a child.
Nobody who wants to get somewhere in their life can stay stuck in this nice guy triangle. Worse, feeding these paradigms, reprogramming worse, and editing them in a direction you don't want to go.
Right.
So let's move on.